Being mad is something that we are every now and then. It's anger. It's a certain kind of real, unadulterated fury. It's pure. And we can be mad at ourselves for having done something stupid. We can be mad at others for doing something stupid. Or perhaps we're mad at others for pointing out how we're doing something stupid. Or we can be confused, but still mad, still really angry at something. This fucking shit here is precisely what drives me mad. This is something that should not happen. Jemel Roberson was 26 years old, so basically 4 years older than me. He worked as a security guard at a bar, and he was just doing his job. He was just trying his best to get a situation back under basic control, under his control, so that nobody else would get hurt. He was stopping a gunman. He was wearing a vest. The fucking vest said security. It just makes me mad as all fuck when I hear that some arse clown was too fucking incompetent to not have his own little gun boner under control. This young man could have had a bright future for him. He's just trying to live through his 20s, which is a confusing as fuck time, and he was lucky enough to have found something where he could not only support himself as a security officer, but also help others, make other people's lives better. And what happens? He gets shot. He gets shot by someone, not someone in the bar who's mad at him for having stopped a bar brawl or something. No. That would have at least been somewhat understandable, sad, but understandable. You know, as a security officer, you run a risk of being injured, of being killed by those whom you at times try to protect. But why on fucking earth does it always happen? Now, when the police interjects and a black person is involved, in the US, might I add, that it quite often ends with them getting shot and them dying. What is this? What fucking travesty is this shit? Pretty sure a few people who might have seen me before remember me doing the Gene Botham Amber Geiger thing, where I was, doing the whole shtick of, all of this seems kind of weird thing. Because it was amazingly weird to read her dumbass testimony. In this case, knowing that there were witnesses there, that's at least a bit of consolation. Knowing that everybody saw it and everybody realized that something that happened there could have been avoided if, the fucking police again. The fucking police. If the police would have been like, hey, you know what we are? We are responsible representatives of the law, and as such, we should know whom to shoot, where to shoot them, and why to shoot them. You see him walking out there. You know that he has like big ass letters on his very chest. These letters, they spell security. And I hope to fucking God that you're not illiterate and a part of the police department as well. Because this is sort of a fatal combination. If you can't read the words poison on a poison jar, that's like one of the many problems that you might encounter as a police officer and as an illiterate fuck. Okay, I'm sorry, this is not against illiterate people, this is against incompetent police officers in the US. How on fucking earth is this possible? Let me repeat what I already said in my Amber Geiger video. If you're a police officer, then your duty should be to protect people. Just like this young gentleman tried to do. Jemel Roberson, he just tried to protect people. By protecting people, it means stopping those who might harm them. This does not necessarily mean kill. The definition of protection is to keep harm away, not to get rid of harm altogether. That's not the point. It should never be the point. What kind of Ronald Reagan ass shit is this? I don't even want to look up how many black people have died during the last 2 months. Were it 2 months? I'm pretty sure it will have 2 months that have gone by while I haven't made a video about this subject matter. But you know what? Let me just go over here. Let me look it up real quick. Okay, so 45 more black people shot within the last 2 months. Fatal police shootings should not be, and I repeat, they should not be the norm. What is wrong with you? You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of like a 12-year-old kid who can't help but wet the fucking bed. You really, like, at this point, I mean, the kid's 12. You would be like, huh. I mean, there are 2 explanations of this. Either this fucking asshole is doing this on purpose, or this bastard, this poor bastard, just doesn't know any better and has some deep-rooted issues that need to be dealt with. Well, I'll let you decide. We can't bring Jemel Roberson back from the dead. We can try to provide the general populace, and specifically in this case the African American population of the USA, with a brighter future. A brighter future that will be less violent towards them. Less violence that stems from the very authorities which quite a lot of people want them to trust. But with this Reagan-esque shit, I highly doubt that anyone is going to trust the police anytime soon within the US of A. This is sick. This is Ronald Reagan sick. Well, you know what? Anger, at least if you hold on to it, has never really helped anything. You still need to think rationally about your problems and coming up with rational ideas to consider a better future. May Jemel Roberson rest in peace. My condolences to his family and to the US of A, specifically to the police forces of the US of A. Get your shit together.